Hey guys, Wildman here with another video review. Today we are going to be reviewing Transformers Studio Series Dark of the Moon Crowbar. So if you can't tell, it is just it is a retool of the Transformers Last Night Berserker. If I already said that, I had to pause the video so I could fix my camera angle. So yeah, it is the same length, same vehicle, and the one thing that I'm mad about is in the movie it shows him having a gun and he has these spikes. So these, for accuracy, I don't mind, but for him, I still kind of mind. One, this is like this Dread signature weapon, but the thing is, I kind of wished he came with the gun that he is seen with in the film. So yeah, these are really the only weapons we see him with, but there's, so yeah, for storage, you can just like, wedge them like that, but they do fall out easily. And there's the seam right there. If you can tell, I did have to super glue it back together because I was holding it and then that just popped off and it wouldn't stay on. This one, from what I can tell, is held together a lot better. I haven't had to use super glue. This one, this is the original, and it held up a lot. These spikes held up a lot better than these ones. But yeah. So yeah, but you can see the paint, like the paint detail difference from like here and here. This is more of a purple color than black, but they still had the same problem. They both have the same problem. This tan piece. Well, this tannish gray piece. The only thing that I wouldn't have minded if it was molded in black, but if it was still this piece, but it was painted over, I do understand why they wouldn't go with just to paint it over, because every time you transform it, it would just scrape off. But yeah, so yeah, let's get to the transformation. First, you really just start unpegging things. So first, you slide that down, unpeg that. This flap, swing it around, and then you have to kind of like get your thumb in there, or your fingernail in there, and then do that. So yeah, you can pretty much see how everything really goes together. So yeah, then you kind of turn this. And then swing it down. I am going to transform it back into vehicle mode when the video's over. But yeah, for the legs, you just flip the foot down, flip the tire up, flip the foot down, flip the tire up, and then kind of like lay the flap. Okay, so you just like get him standing up, and the neat thing is it was like that. You tilt that back, it lines up, and then you fold that, and that's pretty much the butt plate. But if you want him to kind of like be standing up straight, you do have to bend the legs a little bit, because that is the crotch piece is bent forward a little bit. So then you bring that down, up, swoop it down. Same on the other side. Down, up, down. So yeah. Then you take this piece and put it right there, and then okay. So yeah. After you do that, you rotate the forearms and then fold those in. To the back, you place that there, and then you swing that back, fold that in, and then fold that in. These, you swing that down, swing that down. These, I split it 2 on this side, 3 on this side, and then I kind of adjust it. So yeah, there it is. So yeah, then you get the hands out. You can use your fingernail to well, why wouldn't you use your fingernail? But I don't have fingernails, so I am going to use my flathead screwdriver. So yeah, there he is. So yeah, for a size comparison, here he is with Scourge. He's a deluxe, so they're naturally going to be roughly the same height. And here he is with his brother, pretty much. I was trying to say brethren. Berserker from last night. I'm pretty sure in the Transformers scale, like in the films, he is naturally the tallest out of the 3 that we saw. Well, the 4 that we saw. We saw Crowbar, Berserker, Crankcase, and another one. I forget the other one's name. But yeah. These are the dreads together. So yeah. The only parts that I can really see that were similar between these two are the tires and maybe and yeah, really only the tires and these panel pieces and the shell are really, those are pretty much the only parts that I could find that were the same. But the one thing I do not get, he's supposed to be more slouched, but his back can be straight, but he's supposed to be standing up straight. His back is more slouched. So yeah, that's just, I'm just now nitpicking, but yeah. He can hold these, but the one downside to it is you have to have his hands like this. Kind of like he's an ape, because they really can't fit in his hands that well. Well, before when I put them in, now they fit perfectly, but if you want that to be a little notch, you can do that. So yeah. Back into vehicle mode is simple. You just flip both the hands, flip these out, and then kind of straighten the head, and then point the arms forward, and kind of line them up. Kind of like that. Then you take this, unfold them, and then swoop these forward. So yeah, to the legs, you just flip that forward a little bit, flip that back. It doesn't peg in anywhere. Nothing. I'm really just like getting everything set up to be pegged in. So yeah, then you do that. So then you turn that. Same there, and then here's the tricky part. You have to like line it up, and there's a small peg. Okay, so there's a peg right there. See that white peg? It goes into that center hole. And then you get it. Well, then you peg it in like that, and then you get it situated. So it's like that. And then same on this side. And then just kind of get it all set up. So yeah. There. So then you get that flush. Then here's the tricky part. You kind of like get all the like dreads. That's why they were called dreads. Kind of like line it up. Then there's these two pegs on the side, peg into that hole right there on each side. Okay, so one thing I do have to say is it is a little bit of a pain to get everything kind of like perfectly lined up. So yeah. Then you just unfold that and get these situated. Get like everything situated. So yeah. Here is crowbar in vehicle mode again. But the storage, this is what it shows on the directions. So yeah, that is his storage for his weapons. When I do things with these, I just kind of like, sometimes I have these like missiles, but usually I just kind of like take these, kind of like cram them in the bottom of the vehicle mode. And don't worry, they're not being damaged. They are rubber, after all. So yeah, that works. It holds in pretty securely. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If not, just go to a different YouTuber's channel. If you did, like, comment, do what you normally do. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.